So we have here quadrantal angles. So we have 0, 90, 180, 270, and 360. So therefore, yung 0 and 360, they have the same coordinates kasi pareho lang yung location ng angle niya or ng point. Okay, so coordinates of special angle. So di ba pag sinabing coordinates in Cartesian plane, if you still remember, ibig sabihin ito ay point. Okay? So coordinates, kapag may dalawang coordinates ka na x and y, ibig sabihin you can make a point. Ngayon, sir, akala ko ba angle yan? Paano nagkaroon ng point? So sabi ko nga, in unit circle or yung angle is about the rotation. Okay? It's not really the angle here. Kumbaga, kapag nag-rotate ka, for example, so i-follow nyo yung itong point ko. Okay, for example, so magro-rotate ako from here hanggang dito and then I will stop here. So this will be the point, okay? Ngayon, itong point na to ay nakaka-create siya ng 90-degree angle. Okay? So ibig sabihin, itong point na to ay 90-degree angle yung nabuo niya. Ngayon, itong point na to ay may certain coordinate. So ngayon, ano ang coordinates kapag 90-degree angle? Okay? So I hope na kuha niyo po. Kasi baka malito kayo kasi angle, wala namang point tapos may coordinates. Okay? Now, so ano ang coordinates ngayon ng 0 or ng 360? So remember, we are talking about here a unit circle. So this is the center, and then center, a distance from the center to any point on the circle, so that is the radius. Ngayon, ang radius ng unit circle is 1. So therefore, ang measurement na to, so from here sa center up until here, so that is 1. So ibig sabihin kung nandito yung ating point, so therefore, ang value ng x ay 1. Okay? Ngayon, kung nandito ang point, so ang value ng y, kasi nga vertical yan, ay 1. So kung nandito naman, ang value ng x, kasi nga nasa x yan, ay negative 1. So paano naging negative 1? Di ba in Cartesian plane, kapag ang movement ay papunta sa kaliwa, so negative values yon. So dito naman, ang y, so ito ay 1. Okay? Or negative 1. Kasi nga in Cartesian plane, kapag pababa naman ang motion or movement, so that is negative. So ngayon, so ano nga ang coordinates? Okay? Ngayon, ang coordinates ng 0 and 360 ay 1, 0. O paano naging 1, 0? So let's start with x. Paano naging 1 yan? Yun nga, ang movement. So ito, nandito ang point natin, di ba? So itong radius na to, itong x value ay 1. Kasi nga ang radius ay 1. Ngayon, paano naging 0 ang y? So kasi wala namang nangyaring movement sa y. Hindi naman siya umangat, hindi rin siya bumaba. So nandito lang siya. So that's why ang ating value ng y ay 0. So again, ang coordinates ng 0 and 360 is 1, 0. So next. So ano kaya ang coordinates ng 90? Yan. So ano coordinates ng 90? So kung mapapansin nyo, walang movement sa x-axis. Umangat lang siya di ba? Umangat lang. Hindi naman siya kumaliwa, hindi rin siya kumanan. So therefore, ang x value ay 0. So umangat ng 1 unit. Kasi nga 'di ba ang radius natin ay 1. So ang y natin ay 1. So therefore pag 90, ang coordinates niyan ay 0, 1. So I hope makuha niyo na yun sa 180. So ano ang 180? So from the center, so ito yung point, ito yung angle 180, straight angle 'yan. So ito yung point. Ngayon, kumaliwa ng 1 unit, so that is negative 1 for the x, and then hindi naman siya umakyat, hindi rin bumaba, so ang y ay 0. So 180 is negative 1, 0. For 270 naman, so hindi siya gumalaw sa x, so ang x ay 0, gumalaw lang sa y, bumaba, so that is negative 1. So ang 270 ay 0, negative 1. So you have to remember this, okay? So again, yung location, napakahalaga. So 0, 360, that is 1, 0 ang coordinate. 90, 0, 1. Ang 180 is negative 1, 0. And then ang 270 is 0, negative 1. So again, later kapag natapos natin lahat yung sa coordinates, we will have a short activity. So I'm going to show you the angle and then you're going to determine kung ano ang coordinates. Okay? So we have to practice. Okay, now, so how about family of 45? Okay, sa family of 45, ito yung masasabi ko na pinakamadaling coordinates ng family of 45. So since nasa gitna siya, 'di ba? So gumalaw yung angle natin, nag-stop dito, so nakabuo ng point, so nagkaroon tayo ng 45 degree. So nasa gitna 'yan. Ang coordinates ng family of 45 ay yan. So square root of 2 over 2, square root of 2 over 2. Kaya madali lang kasi pareho lang yung x at saka y coordinate. Ngayon, unlike in quadrantal, yung quadrantal kasi is not really, nasa boundary kasi siya kasi nga along x at saka y siya. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya totally nabibilong sa certain quadrant. Okay? This time, starting from here in family of 45 until the next families, so we have to consider the quadrant. Okay? Ngayon, so let's take a look at this figure, another unit circle with x and y axis. Ito po ay quadrant 1. Sir, ano po ibig sabihin ng dalawang ano dyan? Plus. In quadrant 1, ibig sabihin, ang sign ng coordinates ay both positive. Okay, so positive, positive. So this is like a review kasi encounter nyo na to before in your grade 8, I think. And then next, pag quadrant 2 naman, so remember na ang sign niyan is negative, positive. So negative ang x, positive ang y coordinate. And then next, so quadrant 3, they are both negative. Okay? And then quadrant 4, ang x ay positive, ang y ay negative. Okay, ngayon, in family of 45, kaya nga siya nabibilong sa isang family. So unlike in quadrantal, yun kasi medyo naiiba eh. Pero ang quadrantal kasi, kaya siya nagkaroon ng isang family kasi nga, ang coordinates niya is either 0, 1, or negative 1 lang. So doon lang naglaro yun. So here, in family of 45, kung ano ang coordinates ng 45, coordinates din ng 135, 225, at 315. So magkakapareho yan. So kung ang 45 degrees ay square root of 2 over 2, and then square root of 2 over 2, so ang coordinates din ng 135 ay square root of 2 over 2, square root of 2 over 2. So yung numbers ay hindi nagbabago. Same with 225 and 315. Ngayon, na-discuss ko yung about sa quadrant. So dun lang sila magkakaiba-iba. Okay? Sa sign nung coordinate. Okay, so let's start with 45. So pag 45, so quadrant 1 yan, so both positive. So therefore, ang kanyang coordinates ay square root of 2 over 2 and then square root of 2 over 2. So sa 135 naman, so we still have the same coordinate or same figure. But this time, since nasa quadrant 2 na yan, ang x-coordinate ay magiging negative. So nakuha nyo na po. Okay, so pareho yung figure, okay, yung number, but the sign is different. So in 135, so negative square root of 2 over 2, then square root of 2 over 2. Ngayon, kindly pause the video and then try to look for 225, the coordinates. Okay, ngayon, so I think alam nyo na, so kasi nga, pag quadrant 3, nasa quadrant 3 siya, so both negative. So therefore, ang ating coordinates for 225 ay negative square root of 2 over 2 and then negative square root of 2 over 2. And then 315, you try it again. So we have positive square root of 2 over 2 and then negative square root of 2 over 2. Kasi nga in quadrant 4, ang x ay positive and then ang y ay negative. So yan po ang family of 45. So pare-pareho lang yan. Kaya kinategorize nga natin siya into families. So para pag alam nyo na pag ang 135 ay family of 45, alam nyo ito yung coordinates nun. Okay? So let's proceed to the next. So ito pagsasabayin natin. Kasi nga itong family of 30 at 60, ito yung medyo nakakalito na na angle. Okay, minsan pagbabaliktad kasi ito. Okay, so for family of 30, so ito pong coordinates niyan. Okay, so we have square root of 3 over 2 and then 1/2. Now, So, ganun pa rin, lahat ng members ng family of 30, they have the same coordinates. So, saan sila magkakaiba-iba? Sa sign. Kasi nga, they belong in a respective or in a particular quadrant. Okay. So, therefore, ang 30 degrees ay square root of 3 over 2, 1/2. Kasi nga, in quadrant 1, that is both positive. So, 150, quadrant 2, nasa quadrant 2 yan. So, ang sign ay negative, positive. So, same coordinates pa rin. So, ito po ang kanyang coordinates. Negative square root of 3 over 2, 1/2. For 210, quadrant 3, both negative. So, negative square root of 3 over 2, negative 1/2. And last one, 330. So, we have positive square root of 3 over 2 and negative 1/2. Kasi nga in quadrant 4, ang sign ay positive at saka negative. Okay, next, family of 60. Okay, so observe, no? So ang family of 60 ay 1/2 square root of 3 over 2. So take a look. So magkaiba po ang family of 30, ang coordinates at saka coordinates ng family of 60. May pagkakapareho lang, okay? So ito yung sinasabi ko na medyo nakakalitong part. But don't worry. So makinig lang kayo. I'm going to give you a tip. Okay? Para mas mapadali ang pag-identify. So tingnan natin. Pag family of 30, square root of 3 over 2 and then 1/2. Pag family of 60, 1/2 square root of 3 over 2. So in short, nagkabaliktad yung x at saka y coordinate. Ngayon, di ba nakakalito? So paano ba? Paano ba natin malalaman? Kasi baka mamaya alam nga natin na family of 30 yung 150, kaso baka mapagbaliktad naman natin yung coordinates. Baka ang coordinates na mailagay natin sa 150 ay itong coordinates ng 60. Kasi nga nakakalito. Ngayon, so ito yung tip na ibibigay ko sa inyo. Kapag family of 30, so you get the initial, okay? Di ba 30? So ito gawa-gawa lang natin, no? So we just humanap lang ako ng parang magiging pattern natin. So, ang family of 30, ang initial niya ay 3. So, 3. So, therefore, kapag family of 30, ang coordinates niya ay mag-uumpisa din sa 3. Okay? So, that is our technique. So, family of 30, okay, square root of 3 over 2, 1/2. So, nakuha yon. And of course, the other way around, ibig sabihin, kapag family of 60, so, syempre, mauuna yung 1/2. So, that is the technique. Okay? So, I hope nakuha nyo yun. So, initial lang. Okay? Now, family of 60. So, ganun ulit. So, this will be the last family. So, pare-pareho lahat ng coordinates ng members ng family of 60. Magkakaiba-iba lang sa sign because of the quadrant or the location of the angle. So, 60, 1/2. 1/2 is square root of 3 over 2. And then 120, so we have negative 1/2 square root of 3 over 2. And then, so 240 naman, both negative yan. Negative 1/2 and then negative square root of 3 over 2. And then for 300, so we have 1/2 negative square root of 3 over 2. So I hope nakuha niyo yun. Okay? Let's have an activity about the coordinates. Okay? Ngayon, here in finding the coordinates, kailangan na natin may-apply yung ating knowledge about family. So, kailangan, ang una nating, di ba, katulad nga kanina, if you're going to look back at our guide, so pag may given angle, so the first thing we have to do is to find this, or to know the family. And then after that, so the coordinates. Okay, so alamin muna natin kung anong family ang 300. So before looking at the coordinates. So kapag 300, so ito ay family of, so 300 ay malayo ba or malapit? So out of the choices na ulit ang ating 45 kasi hindi naman siya nagtatapos sa 5. And of course, it's not a quadrantal angle. So 300 belongs to family of 60 kasi medyo malayo yan or mas malayo yan sa x-axis compared dun sa family of 30. So next, so alam natin na ang 300 ay family of 60. Okay, so this is the process. Ngayon, so go back to the coordinates of family of 60. So paano natin malalaman? Di ba nga, ang ating pagkukumpara dito ay yung family of 30. Pag family of 30, nag-iumpisa sa 3, so therefore, ang coordinates niyan ay square root of 3 over 2, 1 half. So that is 430. So therefore, ang family of 60 ay yung kabaliktaran. So ang coordinates niyan ay 1 half square root of 3 over 2. Okay? So next, so ngayon, anong quadrant? Yung 300. So that is quadrant 4. So na-spoil agad, no? So that is quadrant 4. Kasi if you're going to visualize, okay, so it is special to visualize. Minsan nga, kung kailangan yung pumikit, di ba? Just to visualize kung nasa na location ng angle. So you can do it. So ang 300 ay nasa quadrant 4. Tama? So ngayon, ang kanyang sign ay positive, negative. So therefore, ang coordinates nito ay 1 half negative square root of 3 over 2. Okay, nakuha niyo yung process. So we start with identifying the family, and then yung family, anong coordinates nun? So since ang family of 60 nga is 1 half negative or 1 half square root of 3 over 2 pag family of 60. Ngayon, so nalaman natin ang 300 is quadrant 4. So we can conclude na ang sign yan is positive, negative. So kaya ang ating tawag dito sign ay positive 1 half, and then yung y coordinate ginawa nating negative square root of 3 over 2. So that is the process. Okay? So now it's your turn. So how about 135? So you can pause the video for first, and then after that I will reveal the answer. So the answer here, so 135, so mabilisan na process lang, 135, family of 45, so it ends with 5. So pag family of 45, so ang pareho lang ang kanyang coordinates, so square root of 2 over 2, square root of 2 over 2. Ngayon, so we have to identify anong quadrant yung 135. So again, visualize, 135 is in quadrant 2. Okay, so therefore ang kanyang sign is negative, positive. So therefore, ang kanyang coordinates ay negative square root of 2 over 2, square root of 2 over 2. So I hope nakuha niyo yung tamang sagot. So kung hindi, so you still have a chance. Okay, try lang ng try. So how about 240? So again, pause the video and then try to answer. So 240, so ito po ay malayo sa um, tawag dito sa x-axis. So ito ay family of 60. So family of 60. So ang coordinates niyan ay 1 half square root of 3 over 2. So anong quadrant to? Ito ay quadrant 3. So they are both negative. So therefore, ang ating 240 degrees, ang coordinates ay negative 1 half negative square root of 3 over 2. So I hope nakuha niyo na. Kung hindi pa rin, you still have a chance. So let's have another one. So 150 degrees. So for 150, so again, process natin. Anong family to? So this is family of 30. Okay, dahil kung i-visualize nyo, again, ito ay malapit po sa x-axis. So family of 30. So yun, gamitin natin yung initial. So for the coordinates, family of 30. So therefore, ang kanyang coordinates ay square root of 3 over 2, 1 half. Okay, so I hope nakuha niyo na yung technique na yun. Ngayon, so anong quadrant? Ito ay quadrant 2. So therefore, ang kanyang tawag dito sign ay negative, positive. So therefore, ang 150 ay negative square root of 3 over 2 and then 1 half. So dapat this time ay nakuha niyo na yung sagot. So kung hindi pa, so we still have another one. So 270. So pag 270 quadrantal, medyo madali lang yan. So nasaan ba ang 270? Nasa baba. Tama? So since quadrantal lang yan, mamimili lang kayo sa 0, 1, negative 1 na coordinates na number. So 270, ito po ay 0, negative 1. Okay? So I hope kahit isa ay may naitama kayo. So kung wala, you have to practice.